Turning 30 this year has me reflecting. I love to hear about others around my age. I still live with my parents, but I don't see myself as mooching. I pay my own bills, cover my own internet and cable, contribute to groceries and cook. I also pay for rent, insurance, and phone. I live in a rural-time job. I love it. It doesn't pay what someone with a master's degree should earn. Building finances. I help my parents in other ways. When my mom had hip surgery, I assisted with her recovery. We have great relationships. I feel like burden. On top of that, I don't feel like a burden. On top of that, I have serious health issues, including high costs for medications, a budget for hundreds of dollars in health care, but staying home allows me to afford my treatment instead of struggling with rent. Would love to hear from others. I am trying to express others with my living situation, but unfortunately in American culture, it's living as a home as an adult can be considered odd. Well, I don't think you're odd or you're a loser for living with your parents, but I was reading this. So let's read something else. I moved out of 18. I would say you're far from fortunate than me. My parents couldn't be bothered with me. I did not. Very basics. Consider food, shelter, clothes, moving out the way I was never going to live decently. I was very long to be able to afford living decently and was killing myself to do my own. So while you may think people judge you for living situation, you should be relieved and confident knowing you have something irreplaceable with a good family. I don't think of judgment that people in similar situations to yourself receive. It's more about clinical people about jealous and never had the opportunity, and a lot of people will take whatever chance they can to look down on someone. Thank you for this comment. I never thought of it that way. The people act like hitting 30 means you're legally required to have a mortgage. The two kids as well, you paying bills is helping out and covering your own expenses. So I am not sure why living at home will be financially responsible is such a crime, and rent prices are out of control anyway. I don't think more people can do this any other way. That's me. I have always felt incredibly fortunate to have a much strong relationship with my parents. They generally let me stay with them at work. I am clear path towards a leadership position in 7 years. Well, good for you. As long as I continue with the specific role. I could move with my friends tomorrow, but me switching jobs for relocating is more expensive. And it's basically saying you're doing a good job in life. Well, I think if you're doing this person is doing a great job in life. They're not doing bad. I think this person has a leadership position and they're like going for a goal in life. And I think you should have a goal. Like, how do you even achieve your goals in life? So you set one goal, maybe you'll achieve it. If you achieve a second goal, maybe you'll achieve that. If you have a third goal, you may achieve that as well. I don't know if you're going to achieve your goals or not. But I'm saying that if you keep fighting relentlessly for your goals, you may achieve them. And I mean, I'm having a good time at Dave & Buster's right now. I may go to, like I talk about my YouTube video, I may go to, on Instagram, I may go to the steakhouse and record more. So you guys like these vlogs, so that's why I'm actually recording more. That's why I'm making these vlogs. But don't give up living in your mom's basement. Because if you accept that as your reality, it will become your reality. If you don't accept that as your reality, it won't become your reality. And that's just the honest truth. I'm just telling you, bros, that if you don't have a job, get any job. I don't give a shit what job you have. If you get any job, you're like, if I get paid less than $25 an hour. That's why I made the YouTube video talking about $25 an hour is not enough to live. You got to figure it out. So, like, if I'm paid $500 a night or $1,000 a night, because I figured it out because I'm an entrepreneur, you can figure it out too. So you just got to invest in yourself. Invest in, like, buy stocks, buy cryptocurrencies. Like, I bought Bitcoin when it was like 2017. Like, you got to figure out what your investments are in life. Like, I have friends that bought Bitcoin when it was like, what? It was like $30. Now it's at $67,000. And just like the Instagram post, like I post this Instagram post, I get 6,000 likes on it and 1,000 comments, and they're like, I can't find a girlfriend, stuff like that. Well, maybe you got to move out of your mom's basement to find a girlfriend. I'm not saying that's the solution, but maybe no one, get this, no one wants to date a loser. I'm not saying you're a loser, but I'm saying that you may want to you can't find love if you're not like famous, rich, or have money or anything like that. No one wants to date someone that's broke and living in the basement. I'm just telling you guys, listen to me. I'm telling you what's actually happening. So you can take it as it is. You can take it as like this sucks and stuff like that. But if you pull yourself from the bootstraps, you may succeed in life. Well, thanks for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and share the video. Share my Instagram post. I got 16,000 shares on my last post. Thanks.